Hi there, this is Lana, and I am Lana from Enchanted Sky. I'm retaping this. For some reason it didn't tape, and I'm talking away at this, and I'm looking, I'm like, all of a sudden it's not taping. So anyway, it's restarting this, okay? So, and I have the reading sitting right here. This is for Pisces. I am a Pisces moon. I cannot read for myself, but what I see is pretty good. I can kind of try to figure it out, okay? Please visit enchantedsky.com. You can book a reading. I'm a medium. I do not use cards. I'm a medium. I connect to your family members, and they usually give me the information. I guarantee my readings. I guarantee them. That if you are not happy, I will give your money back. Now, I haven't had to give my money back, but maybe 3 times out of about 25,000. So that's pretty good odds. Because that's kind of not what this is about. The money is just an exchange of energy. If you can do something else and you can't afford a reading, I've had one woman who sent me some really pretty stones. I'll have to show them to you. I'm okay with that because, you know, bartering is okay with me. I've had some psychics that say, well, I'll do you a reading if you do a reading for me. And I'm like, I'm okay with that too. Okay. Please visit Metaphysical Meanderings. I'm doing really well with that podcast. I'm having I think we had over 2,000 people watching. I am live at 9:30 a.m. Central out of Chicago. And at the last 15 minutes, you can get online and ask me one question. So that way people can try to get, if you don't want a whole reading, you just want one question, you can get into me because I have a lot of people I'm talking to at the same time. You can do it that way. You can just type it in on Facebook or on YouTube and ask me a question. And I am going live. It will be connected now to YouTube Live. So that will help. Also, please hit like and subscribe. I've got about 25,000 people watching this and they're not subscribing, and I can't get to you to give you a free reading. Or I'm also starting psychic portraits. You're sending me a picture of a deceased relative because it helps me. I can see them, but I can't always get the real fine details of their face and body. You know what I'm saying? Their head. So if you send me a photo and then I give you messages back, and I'm writing all down messages as I'm doing it. I'm doing a real quick sketch, kind of like a charcoal or a soft pastel or a pencil. It's a real kind of quick. It's not a real detailed thing. I just started that. I've always done it, but got a lot of encouragement to do it. So let's get on with this. So, okay, first of all, I want you to know Pisces are psychics. I want you to know that because I think that people don't believe me, but I am telling you that all psychics are Pisces. Now, and Pisces are psychics, same thing. You have ability. Now, not all the signs, I'm a Sag, but I have a Pisces moon. I bet that you have a heavy Pisces somewhere in your chart if you're psychic. I would argue with almost everybody about it. I don't understand it all. I just know that I'm right. And if you talk to other Pisces, you will find that a very high number have empathic or intuitive gifts. Okay? So getting on with this. You have something financially, you have something where you're wanting some change. You want something. And it's creative. There's something going on. These are my cards that they're crisscrossed like this as a okay? And you're wanting to know creatively, okay, what it is that's going on. And whatever it is, it's something you've had an idea for before. It's something that you have visited before, because look at this card. That's the revisiting card. You're revisiting something. You're thinking of things from a long time ago. You're revisiting. And we're in Mercury in retrograde. So Mercury in retrograde means that that's exactly what's going on. Now, it ends about the 5th or 6th of November, I believe. But you'll feel the energy for a good week. Now, for me personally, being a Sag, I was told that depending on where the sign sits in Mercury in retrograde, like it could be, I can't remember offhand. I just know that I am supposed to have a really intense, as a Sag, Mercury in retrograde. Not saying that nobody else will too, because Mercury in retrograde is its own little animal. Matter of fact, that's what my Metaphysical Meanderings show is about next week, because people don't realize it, and it's amazing what stuff goes on during Mercury retrograde. And then after it's gone, you're like, wow. So anyway, something's going on. Now, there is a man involved, or this could be the man of your dreams, or it could be you getting a fire under your butt. So anyway, King of Wands is a fire sign. So it is a Sag. It is a Leo or an Aries. Now, you're wanting to get away from something. I'm not quite sure what that all means, but you're trying to row away from something. This is usually rowing away from bad times. Is this financial? Is it something? What kind of change are you looking for? What kind of change you need? Because whatever it is, you're getting accolades. You could be getting a promotion. You could be getting somebody saying, hey, you do a good job. You could be fixing up your house. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's what I'm laughing, because this is like right in the right spot. It's also a possible job or something that you are an expert at. So are you a writer? Or do you run a heck of a business? Do you have a talent or knowledge of something someone doesn't have? I'm just asking, because that's what that card is. Now, your fear is that you're not going to have either enough money or time to do stuff, because that's what your hopes, your fears, and your dreams is. Hopes are. Yeah, sorry, improper English. I'm a stickler. Anyway, all right. But they're assuring you that it's going to be okay. Not that you don't have to work hard, though, because I'm going to show you in a minute. Now, you're going forward quickly, and they're warning you to think it through a little bit. Don't just bull through like a bull in a china shop. That's what kind of like this card can mean. Now, it's going to be hard work. You're going to have to stand your ground, do your hard work, do your research, do whatever you have to do to be successful, because there's a new start. Now, a death card does not mean death. Very seldom. I think in all the years I've read, maybe twice I've seen where it's meant death. Okay? And even when death, you know what? As a psychic and a medium, I'm not scared to die, because I see what it looks like on the other side. I understand. I'm not afraid. Matter of fact, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I can't wait to get there. So, but this for you means a new start. Okay? So look at how this lays. And that's your surroundings. There's somebody who's going to be bringing you an offer. There's something, look at a couple love. There's something that you love that's going to be happening throughout all this. And it's going to be to your benefit. Now, you got a bunch of messages coming. I still say that here in the United States, we're going to be getting money, stimulus checks. Not as much as we had before. I still don't think that. I did make a mistake. I said we'd get it in August. But I did say we'd get 2. And if you want to look at some of my predictions, go up on Facebook, because I'm making public predictions. I haven't missed too many. I have maybe one that I know of, and I'm surprised that I missed it, it's a long story. I'll have to fill you in. But it's something that everybody keeps telling me, well, how do you know that isn't true? And I'm like, you never know. Anyway, because sometimes they hide things, is my point. Anyway, so you've got a message, and you got 2 pages coming. One is electronic, one is like verbal. So I don't know if it's going to be on the news. Something's going on here where there's money coming. All right? Now, I'm not saying that none of this is going to be easy, because you got mock battles and petty annoyances you've got to take care of. But you're up for it. You can handle it. This is nothing you can't handle. So maybe some money's coming through, and you've got just a little bit extra money to start that side business. Maybe you've got some ideas that you want to do to make more money. Maybe you're fixing up your house like me. I am gutting. So if you hear noise, I'm literally gutting a bathroom right now, and then soon a kitchen. So, yeah. And I kind of laugh, because that is a fixing up your house. And see, in a financial read, your house will be worth more. See, that's kind of why that's appearing here. So let's see what else we get on my other deck. This is it's more of a spiritual deck. It's my spiritual deck. I always call it that. No, I switch sometimes, depending on what I really want, but okay. Deception. Somebody's gonna be envious of you. Somebody is envious of you. I just want to let you know. No, envy is a negative emotion. You really, sometimes some people are like, ooh, haha, she's jealous. Haha, me. Don't take part in it because it's negative energy. Let it go. I always tell everybody, like on my podcast, I bring in psychics all the time, other psychics. I'm never jealous because there's enough limelight for all of us. Just remember that. Okay. So somebody's envious. Be careful what's going on because somebody's a little jealous and yeah. All right. Well, look at this. Triumphant success. I mean, seriously? There's something that it's just, you're going to be successful. Even if it starts small, which it looks kind of in the cards, it's going to start small and grow. All right. Movement, choices, and decisions. So maybe you are moving. I did this could be a moving card. This could be a moving card. If you think about it, these are part of your energy for the month. You're going away from something and you might be fixing up a new house because you're moving in. Okay. Movements, choices, and decisions. There's something going on there. You got to make wise decisions. Okay. You're feeling, you felt defeated, but it's really in your head. I always see this card and I know it's the 5. You're feeling it in your head, but it's not really true. So, but you are, see, look at this. You're setting a firm foundation. Firm foundation. So for some of you guys, you're moving. Okay. Some of you guys are setting a firm financial foundation that will not pay now, that will pay later. And this is a reading for November. I still say that we're going to be in a lot of turmoil for the next 2 months here in the United States. So set firm foundations, treat it like it would be COVID, get enough food we've got to. There's going to be turmoil from the election. I still say it. Use your intuition. Use that intuition. Come on, we all have it. We all have it, especially Pisces, like I just said. Pisces have it more so than anybody. I think a lot of the Pisces aren't even aware that they've got it. Well, I feel that, well, yeah, you've got ability, okay? So all I say is this month, you're setting down something that's going to pay later. You're moving, you're starting that book, you're starting a small business, you're doing something that's going to pay off later. So you're setting down foundations, okay? Blessings to all of you, and I'll be bringing you what you need to know spiritually within a week or so. Blessings.